Times that shot to perfection. Nice, solid defensive shot. Wow, that missed a lot. 3 off the over. Sri Lanka are 62 for 5. Jadeja ready to start from the marquee end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Couldn't get it through the field. Glanced away, but finds short fine leg. End of the over, 1 run coming from it. Sri Lanka are 63 for 5. What an absolute peach. The edge, though, flies through the gap.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Doesn't beat the infield. Dug that out well. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Siraj bowled well that over. Shami, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Digs out the Yorker. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that, though. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. Sri Lanka are 68 for 5. Will need a direct hit. Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning.
That was timed really well. Great shot, driven down the ground, and it flew over the boundary. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Outside edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Sri Lanka absorbing the pressure well from the bowlers. Shami ready to start from the marquee end. Clips neatly away off the pads, should get 4.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Don't need to do anything special, line and length still the key.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Nice, solid defensive shot. 5 runs in that over. Sri Lanka are 79 for 5. Dug that out well.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Quick onto that in the infield. Dot ball to finish off, and it's a maiden. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Ouch, look nasty. Huge appeal from in front and behind.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
That last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear now for this innings. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. End of the over, not many coming from it. Thakur, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Through the gap, great shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Straight to the fielder. Well batted, 4 runs off the over. Sri Lanka are 87 for 5. Shami ready to start from the marquee end. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Nice, solid defensive shot. 4 runs added in the over. Sri Lanka on 91 for 5.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper. didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Thick inside edge there. They've gone up here. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Fine edge, beautiful ball. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Cuts that off well in the infield. Just the one run off. Sri Lanka are 92 for 5. Dug that out well. Lovely sound off the bat. Picks the infield, maybe 4.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough of it to go for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've always got to make them play on your terms. Edged, what a delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge and dropped. Over. Sri Lanka are 96 for 5. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Couldn't get it through the field. Can't get that outside the ring field. Edged it, a jaffer of a ball. Over completed, 4 runs added. Sri Lanka are 100 for 5. Shami ready to start from the marquee end. Edged it, peach of a ball. Oh no, what a chance, but that's racing to the boundary. Everyone's gone up, really confident appeal. And gone, third slip with a safe pair of hands. What a catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
New batter will probably look to work the singles early on and settle in. Nice, solid defensive shot. Doesn't beat the infield. There's a chance with a direct hit. Three more runs. Sri Lanka are 103 for 6.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Wow, that missed a lot. Got that away nicely. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. End of the session, and as the players make their way from the field for a short break, I'm off to refocus my core with some light meditation. Outside edge, doesn't carry. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Immaculate timing there. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. 4 runs added there. Sri Lanka are 109 for 6. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Misses everything. End of the over, just the one off it. Sri Lanka are 110 for 6. Shami ready to start from the marquee end. No, terrible shot. Times that shot to perfection. Well batted, 4 runs off the over. Sri Lanka are 114 for 6. The right armour is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Quick onto that in the infield. Through the gap, great shot. Trouble here. Four runs added in the over. Sri Lanka are 118 for 6. Dug that out well. Straight to the fielder. 2 runs added. Sri Lanka are 120 for 6. Bumrah ready to start from the grandstand end.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Cuts that off well in the infield. India managed to keep the batters quiet. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Edge, what a great seed. Got to follow up that last delivery, found the edge, but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter. Very good shot there. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. Shami bowled well that over.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Jadeja, left armour, is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end. Edged, what a delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Couldn't get it through the field. Good shot, a beauty. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Nice cut shot, but straight to gully. Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of another quiet over. Great bowling from both ends at the moment. Shami ready to start from the marquee end.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Going with spin now. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Fine edge. Beautiful ball. Time to get the pressure on now. Great ball. Last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Doesn't beat the infield. Good bowling that over, precise bowling, no real opportunities for the batter. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Amazing reflexes, and that stuck. An amazing grab. Wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Dot ball to finish off, and it's a maiden. Very good shot there. Good aggressive running, turned 2 into 3, putting pressure back onto the fielders. Nice, solid defensive shot. Dug that out well. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of a fine over, some very accurate bowling. Jadeja having a fine day out. Brilliant bowling so far, and just needs the one for a fifer. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Misses everything. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. That's the over. Sri Lanka are 132 for 7. Just glanced off the pads. No one stopping that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. No. Terrible shot. Quick onto that in the infield. Ended the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. They've bowled beautifully so far, deserves to pick up a 5th wicket.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Inside edge. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. The keeper has really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble.
Good decision by the umpire. The challenge wasn't successful. Dug that out well. Maiden over, well bowled. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Glanced away, but fine, short, fine leg.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
A good contest here at the moment, 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nice, solid defensive shot. Sri Lanka absorbing the pressure well from the bowlers. Been bowling well this innings, just needs one more to top it off with a five-for. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Over, Sri Lanka are 143 for 7. Now then, massive shout. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Caught the inside edge, perfect ball. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Accurate bowling, just the one off. Sri Lanka are 144 for 7. Jadeja having a fine day out. Brilliant bowling so far, and just needs the one for a five-for. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Couldn't get it through the field. And gone. Brilliant catch. What a catch.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
The right-hander is coming into bat at number 10.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Jadeja finishes an excellent over and walks away with a well-earned wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Edged, what a delivery. Big shout from the bowler. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Another one goes off to the pavilion. That's 9 down now. Some good bowling, finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the end.
End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. You can feel the screws slowly turning in. Jadeja ready to start from the grandstand end. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on the length is obviously the way to go. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Dug that out well. Jadeja bowled a tidy line that over.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Doesn't beat the infield. Inside edge. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Big appeal, what's the umpire going to say?
Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.